Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is Mantis Falls, a game of trust. And actually, I got this as a game swap with the creator at PAX Unplugged, and the premise here is, I guess, can we make a secret identity game for 2 players? There is a 3-player mode, which I didn't play, but at that core conceit, I have to say, Mantis Falls succeeds. Succeeds in creating a game where you're guessing as to whether or not your partner is a killer as you play through the game, and there's a layered mechanics the whole way through that allows a lot of play cooperatively and competitive with the players. It has this, noir crime vibe to it. Everything, it looks really consistent. The component, like the character little standees and the buttons that you used to use as like heart hit markers. It comes with these bags for all the components in the box. It comes with sleeves for all your cards because, like, I guess if you're super serious about this, you might be worried about scratching a card, or I don't know. I won't be using these sleeves, but you can. It comes with it. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. And so let me give you the idea here. So there's been a murder, and there are 3 roll cards, and you're going to deal out 2. And 2 of them are witnesses, and 1 of them is an assassin. And so they get dealt out, and so obviously between 2 players, you know who you are if you're a witness or the assassin. Well, I guess, okay, if you're the assassin, you also know who the other player is. They're clearly a witness, but if you're a witness, the other player could be a witness or could be assassin. Begin lies and treachery. But what you're trying to do is the witnesses are trying to get all the way, and this is like a curving road, all the way to the end and exit together. And the assassin is trying to kill the witness. You as a witness can kill the other witness if you think it's an assassin, but if you do and you kill witness, you die, right? So you lose. So you either want to be the witness and get away if there's the assassin there, or both witnesses get away. But if a witness dies, or if a witness dies, the assassin wins, or you both lose. And then just layer on lots of mechanics. On your turn, you can sort of stay where you are or proceed into this next region. Each region has a light colors with numbers on them, red, yellow, and green. And then they have like a telephone booth or a bus stop, and there's like different things that you can do with those based on those icons. Everyone has a hand of cards, and these cards these are so shuffled so well, but basically what these cards do is they all give you different abilities that you can do to either like do damage, or if both players play it, you can get extra bonuses if both players play teamwork. You can get a bat. Like they're all cards that either like do damage or give you cards or help with an ally. A variety of different just actions you can take. And so, but they all have suits. They're pretty small up in the corner. You're not going to be able to see them too well. But when it's your turn, first you decide if you're going to move, and then you reveal an event. Well, you look at an event. And when you look at an event, there's different types. There's seen and unseen. Events can be like earthquakes, or a person's chasing you, or different things are happening. If it's seen, both players see it and have to resolve it at the end of the turn. And like you resolving it might give you a bonus or heal you, or like might do damage to you if it's somebody attacking. An unseen event is something where only one person knows what it is and can tell the other person, but can lie, and still resolves the event, but resolves it without ever showing it. So there's this like interesting thing that's going on where things are happening in the game, and if one player has the information, things can happen without. Let me give you an example. Say there's a bad guy attacking you. It's an unseen event, and if you do 3 damage, you hurt the bad guy, but if you don't, you get 4 damage, but the player who has the card can like attribute the damage however you want, and it could say like, oh, we didn't succeed at this event, you get all 4 damage. So there's like an interesting thing where you're like hidden information. But you have that event, and then you can play your actions. And the way you do it is you're going to make a tableau of your cards where you play them as they all have to be the same suit, and the suits do different things. But you play them out, and you play a set of suited cards, and the other player plays a set of suited cards. And then it's a programming game where we all play them face down. You don't know what I did, I don't know what you did, and then we like flip them over like one after the other, which also creates for some interesting play. So there are a lot of mechanics, right? So there's some movement, there's this hidden or not hidden event, then there's, hey, I did these sequence of things, what did you do? Can we agree or not agree? And then you resolve. There's some other little mechanics around, you can discard cards to this conserved area place. These can then be drawn back up into your hand so they become available to players. If it's full, you can swipe it. One player can wipe it to get an extra movement. But the way that this is interesting is like, if I'm throwing out my weapons, that might suggest to you that I'm not going to be the person who's the assassin, but maybe I'm doing that to trick you. So there's lots of little places where you can do these actions for visibility. You can collect ally cards, and when you get sets of the same ally, you get a bonus. You have a certain number of hit points. There's this neat track called the last gasp trap, where if you get knocked out to die, you have one shot to do like one sequence, like one set of suited cards, and if you can heal yourself or you can succeed, you have like one last hand, and then you're back into the game. And if each time you can only do 3 last gasps over the course of the game. But like it's a lot of interesting, nice layered mechanics. I think that about covers it. Both players start with this like call on a hit. Like it says only if you're truly the assassin, you can do this massive attack, like sniper attack on the enemy. You can like call the cops and be like, shoot that guy. And so it creates an interesting dynamic as you're trying to figure out who is what as you go. There's a lot of card play and a lot of understanding like the sort of subtext of there's like a guide you can get or download as a PDF, which is like how to take advantage and leverage every card. Like the amount of interplay in all the cards is really high. And I think that's, for me, one of the biggest challenges with this is like, there's a lot going on, and there are a lot of things that you're considering as you're moving through. I think that it's like they solved hidden identity with 2 players. Good job. But it was at the expense of simplicity. This is not, like One Night Werewolf, right? And so it's interesting. I definitely enjoyed playing it a number of times. I think that if you depending on the people you play with, like it's a hard game it's a lot to like. It's like typically when you want to play a hidden identity game, you want something that's easy to teach and play and fast and fun, and this is like gamey. And so I think like it's like it's like for the couple that loves hidden identity games but wants to play together. And that's not the only people who are going to enjoy it, but like it's like a weird target play experience. But there's a lot going on. It comes with extra additional expansions you can layer in. There is a 3-player version. I didn't play it. But I guess what stands out to me is this is like a really original and interesting execution and design. And so it's nice to see games like this having a space and a place. Even Eli, my dog, likes it. Iconography could be better, and the rules could be a little tighter. But again, I think if the description of this game lends, this game delivers for sure. So Mantis Falls, check it out. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist. league and insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks.